Hi, I'm Chris, and in this problem we're taking a look at a multiple choice question. This is question 16 from one of the College Board online SAT practice tests that a student recently asked me about, so I just want to take a look at this problem dealing with cylinders. They give us a can and they say that it's got a height of 8 inches and a base radius of 3, which means that the radius of the circle on bottom is 3. And we've got 5 pencils of lengths 6, 8.5, 9, 10.5, and 12 inches that we want to put inside of this can. And the question is asking us how many of those pencils cannot fit entirely inside the can. So let's take a look at how we can determine that. We know that pencils could go in the can standing straight up and down. So you could have a pencil, like this, from the bottom of the can to the top, and it would have to be smaller than the height of the can to fit entirely inside of it. But the key part to this question is also appreciating that a pencil could also lay in the can diagonally. So if you had a pencil that went all the way from this bottom left corner to this top right corner, if it could fit entirely inside the can there, then that means that that pencil would be entirely enclosed within the can without sticking out. And we need to find the length of that diagonal in order to determine what size pencil would be able to go. So we have the height of 8. And for a right circular cylinder, that means that if it's a right cylinder, it means it's got a right angle here, and that means that we're looking at a right triangle. So if the radius is 3, what is the length of the diameter? So hopefully, if we have a radius of 3, we're looking at that saying, oh, well, that means the diameter's got to be 6. And that's true, because from the center to this edge would also be 3. And so in total, this base of your triangle would have a value of 6. The height has a value of 8. Now we could use Pythagorean theorem to solve for the hypotenuse of that right triangle, but ideally we want to see if we can recognize this as one of the expansions of a 3, 4, 5 right triangle. If you took a 3, 4, 5 right triangle, and if you don't know that one, go ahead and make a flashcard of it because you'll see it a lot on the SAT. You can double each side, and a 3, 4, 5, when each side is doubled, is going to be a 6, 8, 10. So if you were to calculate that with Pythagorean theorem, that's correct. But if you know 3, 4, 5 in each of the expansions, 6, 8, 10, 9, 12, 15, etc., then you can answer a question like this much, much faster. As it relates to an SAT kind of question, timing is a huge part in making sure that you get through questions in the most efficient way possible. So 10 is the length of a pencil that could fit entirely within the container, which means this one could fit, this one could fit, this one could fit. 10.5 and 12 would be too long. So how many cannot fit in the container? Out of our 5 options, 2 of those would be too large to fit entirely within the container, and that would be your answer choice to this question. For more, please feel free to check out our other videos, and thanks for watching.